how was this whole experience of playing such a mad character? I'm asking to Vivaan. Yeah.
It was really interesting, Arundhati, because this is the kind of character. Firstly, it is a Bombaya character, so I had a great time
Yeah.
playing a character who basically the dialect that he speaks is the
Yeah.
dialect that I've grown up speaking. So that was the most amazing thing for me, is that I got to play a character with that typical Bombaya, that almost Tapori
Huh.
kind of dialect.
Huh.
So that's why I
Yeah.
really had
Yeah.
a blast. And also importantly, more important than that was the fact that this was a kabaddi wala, that was the most interesting thing, is that the challenge of playing a kabaddi wala and to play it authentically, for it to come across truthfully, and for a person like me who's never been a kabaddi wala and who's never experienced that level of hardship that a kabaddi wala has gone through. So it was
Yeah.
tremendous, I think, a tremendous journey of exploration and of study.
That, what was the most challenging part for you
Yeah.
as an artist to, kind of survive through this phase of our life, like the tough time that we all are going through?
Yes. Really the toughest thing for all of us has been what our fellow human beings are going through. One cannot be at peace when you know that your fellow human beings are suffering. And when there's such inequality in society, this has really been a time where the inequalities and the unfairness of society has come into sharp focus because you realize.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes, it's really come into sharp focus when you realize that what so many people are going through, people who don't have access to medical facilities, people who don't have access to food, to shelter, to beds. It's really a time where everybody needs to put aside their own self-interest.
हमारी जो फिल्म है कबाड़ द क्वाइन, ये भी कुछ ऐसे ही लेसन देती है लोगों को, जो आज जो जिस टॉपिक पे हम बात कर रहे हैं, ये इस फिल्म का एक बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा है कि हमें सिर्फ पैसों के पीछे नहीं भागना है। क्या पैसा इतना इम्पोर्टेंट है जितना मानवता, ह्यूमैनिटी और जितना लोगों के दुख तकलीफ इम्पोर्टेंट है, उसके कंपैरिजन में पैसे को कितना अहमियत दिया जाए। और हेल्पफुल होना, हेल्प करना। एक लड़का जो हाथ गाड़ी चलाता है और थोड़ा पैसा कमाता है, उसके मन में ये है कि मैं अपने पड़ोस की एक लड़की को आईएएस बना दूंगा अपने पैसे से, और वो उसके पिता को ये बात कहता है कि तुम चिंता मत करो, मैं पैसे दे करके इसको मैं पढ़ाऊंगा और मैं इसको यूपीएससी निकालने के लिए मोटिवेशन दूंगा। और वो मोटिवेशन देता है और वो उसको बोलता है कि तुम इसको करो, तुम कर सकती हो, यू कैन डू इट। आपको लोगों को हेल्प करना है। सबसे पहला काम आपके मानव होने का, आपके मनुष्य होने का सबसे पहला कर्तव्य ये है, आपकी पहली ड्यूटी है कि आप लोगों की मदद करें। आपके मन में ये भावना हो। ये जरूरी नहीं है कि आप उसके लिए अपने जिंदगी को दे दे, दांव पे लगा दे, लेकिन आपके ब्रेन में ये सेटअप होना चाहिए जो कि आज के डेट में मनुष्यों, इंसान की जो हमारे पूरी दुनिया की जो सबसे बड़ी डिमांड है कि आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते हो तो लोगों की मदद करें। लोगों, आपके पास जो कुछ भी हो, जिस तरह की आप विचारों से मदद करें। आप कुछ नहीं दे सकते तो लोगों को हौसला दे, लोगों के अंदर बल दे, सकारात्मक सोच दे, पॉजिटिव मोटिवेशन दे। किसी भी तरीके से लोगों को आगे, लोगों के अंदर एक सकारात्मकता भरे। ये इस फिल्म का जो एक बेसिक थॉट।
Tell me, Vivaan, at this point of time, what would be the role of art and artist under these circumstances?
Very, very good question, Arundhati. That's a huge question. That's a very important question, because I really believe that art can help illuminate aspects of life that we are having difficulty with understanding. It can illuminate certain things that trouble us, whether it's existential things, whether it's psychological things. It can illuminate those aspects of existence that sometimes go beyond logic and beyond rationality. I've always felt that it is the job of the artist to examine what the scientist cannot explain. Artist works of art, the works of Ismat Chugtai or Manto, they always make you understand things about the reality, about existence around you, whether it's poverty, whether it's about hardship, whether it's about pain, suffering. Art can help illuminate existence.
So true, man. And I just hope that it is one of those situations, है ना, जो हम चाहते नहीं है, लेकिन चाहते भी है. In the sense, we do not want like when we look at those stories, and think about it, like shit man, how the society used to be. I just hope कि in future ऐसा ना हो. लेकिन in future ना, हम लोग आज के डेट पे we are watching those stories and we are reading those books and stories and we still feel they are relevant. That means the problem has not been resolved, but still those piece of literature and cinema are still giving us hope somewhere.
Absolutely.
This is that dilemma. I don't know, maybe I am kind of too much into that of analyzing art like that. I don't know, but this is how I feel, man. I mean,
it's interesting. It's interesting. You're right, Arundhati, that old works of literature, old works of cinema, they can sometimes still tell you something about the time that we're going through right now.
I wish you guys all the best for the film. And I just hope that next time when we are talking about cinema, we are not, doing an interview through this Zoom call. Rather, we are probably sitting in Prithvi Theatre, and like, I think more than anything else, what I'm missing is Prithvi Theatre ka canteen ka khana, yaar. I mean,
and the chai at Prithvi Theatre. The chai is amazing.
I just hope things are fine, and
let's just hope and
we
that things get
soon,
better.
and we,
Everybody.
Normalcy just surface. And
absolutely.
Yeah.
Great talking to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Same here. Great talking to you. Bye.
Bye. Take care.